Hello there, welcome to SMC News Report for the month of February. I am Rashida Aitegame. The headlines: SMC Students Career Forum holds. Late Professor Enekoi's entire library is donated to SMC. The SMC alumni body inaugurates its Abuja chapter. Postgraduate Community Relations 2 redeem pledge to SMC. GTB Nollywood Studies Center hosts Mahmoud Ali-Balogun. PAU and SMC staff visit Ibejuleki campus. 2 SMC staff receive long service awards. And now, the news in detail. In line with the school's vision of exposing students to both academic and industry knowledge, the Internship Office organized a weekly career forum that brings industry experts to interact with students on issues pertaining to specific industries. Some of the speakers for the month of February include Mr. Kapish Palmer, Customer Marketing Director, Unilever PLC, and Ms. Emilia Asim-Ita, Managing Partner, Tizil Praxis Consulting. They all spoke on different topics such as shoppers and consumers in Nigeria and integrating sustainability, corporate envisioning, project management, and service delivery, respectively. Mr. Kapish Palmer and Ms. Emilia Asim had few words to say about the experience.
The future is very bright for this class. I'm pleasantly surprised in terms of the level of detailing happening in this institute. And when I spoke to the team members over here, I think there's good basics in place. I think I see a lot of young people in the team with a lot of energy. They ask some very relevant questions. So I think they're getting trained well in this institute. And that's why my objective was to help them understand the current environment in Nigeria so that they can excel very easily and look for opportunities for them in their career to excel. And also to give them some confidence about the current environment in the country. Because sometimes the media can talk a lot about the country, but at ground we are seeing so many opportunities in this country. And the only way to take it forward is to grow very aggressively, and I can see a lot of consumer demand coming into the future. So the future is very bright for this class.
I really was just trying to get the students and participants to think about their lives beyond the school, and they would either fall into those 3 categories. They would either be employed in corporate organizations, or they would venture out to start their own businesses, or they would work as consultants. So in any of these capacities, they would be involved in corporate envisioning, project management, and service delivery. And it was those how to integrate sustainability in each of these corporate functions. And it was a very interesting class. It started a little bit slow because of the fact that it's a new concept, I presume. But it got fired up at the end. By the time we took it all around the world and brought it back home, and then clearly showed how these things affect with local examples. I think it resonated. I got very intelligent questions about how does a small business get entangled with all of this, which is the question that I always get, or we always get, wherever we talk about sustainability. And I also liked the clear definition by another member of the class on the difference between sustainability and CSR, and she saw it clearly without, even though I skipped those slides because of time, she saw it clearly and she said, look, sustainability is way beyond CSR. And I think the challenge for it is the fact that people mix them together. So it was a good experience. I would say that the school has grown. I hope that it evolves to have its own full-fledged television and radio station, which will serve as fantastic training platforms and opportunities for the students to actively engage. Now, media is a very useful discipline across the world. So you find people from various disciplines who want to take courses in media. And I think that the SMC should take advantage of this and continue to make much more impact in society.
The wife of late Professor Osi Enokoi of University of Nigeria, Nsukka, donated the entire library of her late husband to the School of Media and Communication. The school's librarian, Angela Alelonu, went to her residence in Enugu to receive the books on behalf of the school. In a bid to foster better relationship with members of the Alumni Association who are based in Abuja, the SMC alumni body inaugurated its Abuja chapter of the alumni body. This event took place on Wednesday, the 12th of February at the 40 Hotel in Wuse2, Abuja. Present at the inauguration were 17 Abuja-based alumni members and 3 executive council members, including the SMC Alumni Relations Manager, Mrs. Vivian Adeoti. The postgraduate diploma in Community Relations too redeemed their pledge to the School of Media and Communication. The Alumni Relations Manager, Mrs. Vivian Adeoti, and the SMC Account Officer, Ms. Priscilla Obayabo, received the cash donation on behalf of the school. The GT Bank Nollywood Studies Center hosted Mahmood Ali-Balogun, the producer of the film Tango With Me, in the February edition of the Filmmakers Forum. Mr. Mahmood Ali-Balogun spoke on the topic enhancing cinematic and production values in Nigerian movies. The event attracted lots of filmmakers and participants.
It's not every movie that can make it to the big screen, right? Because there's some fundamentals that you need to have in your movie before you can make a success of itself at the cinema. The first thing that is critical to any good work is the script.
PAU and SMC staff visited the Bejuleki permanent site of the campus. The purpose of the visit was to ascertain the current state of the building and to determine what changes need to be implemented to meet the SMC requirement for running the undergraduate program.
Well, the intention of the visit really is to assess the progress of work being done. You know, we have promised to provide world-class and functional IT facilities for the school. And of course, we have set up our plans and we wanted to see how well the progress of the work is going on. And from what we saw, things are moving on very fine. However, we have some other information which we really need to use to evaluate the plans that we have for the school, because Ken just traveled to UK and he came back with some new information which we needed to really visit the place and then be able to assess whether we needed to tweak our plans. And really we needed to tweak 1 or 2 places, because for instance we had to see the need to expand the fiber rings, which initially we had wanted to stop at the first floor, but there's now a very great need to expand it to the second floor, because there will be need to stream heavy graphics and heavy video contents upstairs. So these are some of the few tweaking of the plans which we have to get done.
2 SMC staff were given awards for their long service to the university. Mrs. Juliet Anidi, who has spent 20 years, and Miss Doris Oyejose, who has spent 10 years. The gifts were presented by the Dean of the School of Media and Communication, Professor Emewo Viakolo, as part of the university's culture of encouraging and rewarding long service. And that's all we have for the month of February. For more of our news stories and activities around the SMC, you can log on to our YouTube channel, which is www.youtube.com/SMC video channel. Of course, our website, which is www.smc.edu.ng. So we'll come your way again next month. Stay blessed.